Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport for those of you who want to come in person and take a look at our inventory. Well, today we're going to talk about one of those cars that always kind of got my, blood boiling, if you will, because it was so cool. 1959 Impala Convertible with a 348. Talk about a special car. Yes, you're going to want to watch this video from start to finish because we're going to have a cold start. We're going to have a walk around, give you all the details of this really. One of the iconic cars. It really is a 1959 Impala Convertible. Now, you can click on the link in the description. It'll take you right to our website where you'll have the pricing and more information on this car, plus have access to over 100 additional vehicles we currently have on our sales floor. Everything from cars from the 1920s all the way up into the 2000s and beyond. So if you're looking for your first collectible or you need to fill in something in your 100 plus car collection, Ellingson Motor Cars is certainly a good place to take a look. And this is no exception. Our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. Well, let's talk about 1959 Impala convertibles. Of course, this is the beautiful black, tuxedo black car. That's the way it came from the factory. But the biggest thing for 1959 was the fact that it could get the 348, the big V8 under the hood, and that's what this car has. Plus, they added a few really nice options. Remember in the old days, you had to check off the box if you wanted outside mirrors, if you wanted a radio, if you wanted the wide whites and the special hubcaps, you wanted all that kind of stuff. And if you wanted that 348 engine, had to check that off with the Powerglide Automatic transmission. This is going to be your car. Now, like I said, they also did the things that were really nice to have on these old cars. It's got factory power steering. Power steering, of course, is one of those things that it's very nice on a car of this size, whatever. And for guys of my age and whatever, it's really nice to have that power steering. It just makes it such more enjoyment to drive the car because we're so used to it. There's hardly a car today that you can buy that doesn't have power steering, but it was an option. You had to check the box. The other thing, of course, as I said, you got a big car. It's a lot of weight. Well, power brakes are another nice, really nice feature that someone had to say, I think for safety and whatnot, I am going to do that. And so they checked that as well. Everything in 1959, this is the second year. First year Impala was 58, but that was just an add-on. It was a level of what you ordered, whereas in 1959, this became its own model, the Impala, all the way around. Everything still had the rocket ship look, if you will. Don't you love that grille? You can tell. And this is the cool thing. It's got the V8 with the flags. Whatever was under the hood here, someone meant business when they bought this car to say, and a convertible to boot, which is really cool. And of course, like I said, the spinner hubcaps are neat with the V in it, with the flags again, wide whites, something really reminiscent of this era. Now, the other thing that it has that I really like, I still do, they have vent windows. Just one of those little things for, convertible, not so serious. You put the top down, the white top goes down to the mere push of a button. White vinyl top goes down, really nice black boot. But the inside kind of has that compartment, feels with that big speedometer in the middle with the gauge pods on the sides. Does have an aftermarket radio so you can listen to all your tunes. Glove box, of course, with the little cup holder things on there. And of course, brand new, it looks like brand new carpet. The nice embroidered floor mats in the car. Don't you just love how deluxe these interiors were with the silver, the cloth inserts, everything about it is really, really nice. And not only does the car look nice here, the underside, you've got beautiful red oxide primer. You can see this car has been taken care of all the way around. Another one of the big custom things that you had to order were fender skirts, something that you also had to order if you wanted the dual antennas. One, of course, works. One is just for looks. But there you go. You got that on the back. But this is the part that always, with the low swept wings, rather than going upright like the 59 Cadillacs, the Impala went this way. And the cat eye taillights. Oh my gosh, you could identify this car from miles away. If you're coming up on a car, you go, that's a 59 Chevy. Dual exhaust, which really has a nice sound on this car. I really do like it. And remember, you have lots of room. This is a full-size trunk, nicely detailed, has a spare jack floor, the mat in it, whatever. And you can get at least 2 sets of golf clubs in here, or 3 if you really crowded them in. So if you want to have something that's really kind of reminiscent of 1959, boy, I don't know how much better you can do than a 59 Impala. And I said, they make sure to always let you know on the side. It was kind of one of those things. They always wanted to make sure that you knew it was an Impala. Beautiful interior all the way around. I just look at that, you know, like I said, with power steering, automatic transmission, power brakes. You can jump in this car and anybody can drive this car. That's part of the fun about owning something like this is, you know, put the top down. Anyone can take it to the local car show. I'll tell you what, you'll be a celebrity, needless to say. It is really special. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much because it's always something good for us, and it also gives you information. Plus, you have access to all of our inventory that's out there. So you can do that. And as a kind of an added bonus, some cars we've sold in the past as well. So you can, if you're an old car person, like to look at neat stuff, Ellingson Motor Car has been here a long time. We've sold lots and lots of really cool cars over the years. And I think a black 59 Impala Convertible, that's getting up in the higher the food chain, and it's really one of those really cool cars, needless to say. Now, you can also go, when you go to our website, you can go on the toolbar across the top. It has all the information, gives our hours, it gives us the car finder, car financing. And if you buy a car from us, we can assist you with shipping as well. We ship cars all over the world, for that matter. Just sold a car to Denmark. So yes, we can send cars any place you want, but in the United States, we certainly have good people that we can use. And if you need financing, that's the other thing that, you know, we're really good at, because there's a lot of people out there that, you know, new banks or whatever, don't have any knowledge of what our collector cars, values, how to pay for them. We can assist you with that as well. Give us a call, 763-428-7337. And we'll do our very best to answer any questions you may have about this car, any car in our inventory, or for that matter, car questions in general. The other thing I always suggest is if you own a Chevrolet, in this case an Impala, join the National Impala Club or the Chevrolet Club. Great venue to join, lots of information available. Join the local club. You'll find Mr. Wrench, the guy who couldn't answer, oh, I had a 348 and I know all about those, whatever. It's always a good thing to do is to be a member of some of those clubs as well. Now, some of you say, well, I really like your video. It's great, but I want to come and look at it in person. I got to make sure Ellingson Motor Cars is real. We are, been here since 1994, so we've been here a long time. But if you want to come in person, we are open to the public from Monday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. Give us a call, let us know you're coming and whatnot, and we'll do our very best to assist you in finding that dream car that you're looking for. Well, 1959, I'll tell you what, that's got to be one of the coolest Impalas they ever made. Lots of demand, lots of people remember them. Yes, they are kind of one of those cars that's going to, you know, be iconic forever. I think that's the word I'm going to use. Well, thank you again for watching our video. We appreciate it very much. And again, you have any questions, concerns, give us a call, 763-428-7337. And we'll do our very best to answer them. Well, thank you kindly. Enjoy the video. Watch it from start to end. You'll hear how nice this car actually runs. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time at EllingsonMotorCars.com.